I am very excited to introduce you to the author of Building an Uncommon Champion, Help Your Child Redefine Success, Jennifer Matras. Hello.
Hi there.
Oh, are you? So I want to talk about building an uncommon champion. Let's talk about kids and sports. What is this book about and who is it for?
It's particularly because I work with thousands of hockey players. It can be for anybody though, because it's about becoming the best version of yourself. Being uncommon is about focusing on others. And I learned that from the Navy SEALs. I went out to train with the Navy SEALs, Mark Devine, a couple years ago, and we really implement the principles in the book and with my training programs on following their traits and philosophies. Unfortunately, in our culture, in our world, we idolize athletes and their skills and their talents, regardless of their character, their values. And so we're all about being uncommon champions, which is about humility, accountability, and selflessness, being the leaders and better people of the world to change the world for good.
What do you think? What do you think the role is of sports in building character in young people? How does that come into play?
Gosh, I learned so many things from my figure skating background and also working with hockey players about the environment and the culture of developing discipline, responsibility, commitment. A lot of great life lessons, but there's also, unfortunately, if you're in the wrong environment with coaches that can't display great character, the kids are going to look up to that and be manipulated, jealous, resentful, very ugly cultures and environments that don't follow the Navy SEAL philosophies.
Wait, I want to hear, what are some of the Navy SEAL philosophies that come into play in your work?
So one thing that I really learned about going out to train with the Navy SEALs is it's not about how good you are or better than you are than the person next to you. It's about really focusing on the people around you and helping them get better. And so with our training programs, we don't really care if you're an NHL player or not. I can get you there. I can get you the D1, the NHL player status, but not at the expense of other people's hurt or greed. I mean, Ryan Holiday, my God, he's amazing. So in his amazing book, Ego is the Enemy, he talks about the disease of me. And so with our training programs, we don't care if you're an NHL player. I want you training with 10-year-olds. You know, if you're a AAA player, you're the best in the state or the country, we want you training with other people. So it's about focusing on the environment around you and helping the person next to you, regardless of how good you think you really are. Because at the end of the day, most athletic careers are done around 30, 35 years, if you're lucky. What are you doing for the rest of your life? Use that platform for good, but definitely at the end of the day, what are you doing to make this world a better place? Because when you're on your deathbed, are you really going to remember how many goals you scored at Pee Wee?
Right. All right, I'm going to ask you a couple questions here. And for most people, writing a book is a solitary experience. Publishing a book is a solitary experience. We do it as a team sport here.
Yes.
We call them cohorts, but they're really teams. And so Lemny, I think it's Lemny Perez, hi Lemny, asks, how did the Author Incubator contribute to your book and the creation of your book? I'm just going to tweak that a little bit since you're the expert on team sports. How did working with the Author Incubator and having this sort of team environment, how did that affect writing and getting your book published?
Well, when I'm with my students, I really focus on mentors. We can't live life alone and expect to be the best version of ourselves. So I'm really big on finding mentors that are going to challenge you and become the best version of yourself. So when I saw that you're the best of the best, I wanted to sign up for the program because I wanted to put out a product that was the best that I think could be. And so I found the best there is based on publishing books. And so it was a great team aspect here, great support, great editing. So I really felt that the product that you allowed us to produce is one of the best out there.
So, and if you are somebody who knows that you thrive in a community, and even if you aren't, always the life of the party, a lot of our authors are introverts, a lot of writers are introverts. But this, I think, is just a pretty amazing community in the way everybody pushes themselves to be the best.
What's interesting about community is that's what God wants us to be in. We're made to be in community, and we talk about that with our training programs. Unfortunately, the health and fitness industry focuses on aesthetics and being alone and putting the headphones on, putting technology on, and that's not the Navy SEAL way. They don't get through Hell Week by blasting, a bunch of music. They focus on leadership and helping each other, and so that's what we implement too with our training programs, and that's what I felt like here is it's all about community.
I love that. Well, I want to show everyone your book. It is Building an Uncommon Champion, Help Your Child Redefine Success, author Jennifer Matras. Thank you so much, and congratulations on your book and your powerful work.